Yes. Welcome back, my dear friend. It's a beautiful Friday here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia. I'm welcoming you in a very special way. Look, I can see you. You are so excited to see me as well. I'm also excited that you are here with me. I'm glad to have you as a friend, as a partner, and the owner of this channel. We are all owners. I'm not the owner. You that is watching me, you own part of this channel because without you, this channel wouldn't be what it is right now. Honestly, it is you that made it possible that I'm here. Otherwise, I'll be useless. You can imagine I produce a video and no one watches the video and no comments. What will I be doing? I'll be discouraged. So you are my partner. You are a good friend. You are a brother. I appreciate you this morning or this afternoon, depending on where you are. Look, I am a man like any other person. But now, my condition is what you can see on the screen. This is my condition now. Roman Abramovich may have broken the rules of financial fair play by making secret payments. Points may be deducted from Chelsea. And so my mood this hour, at this moment today, is what you can see on the screen. This is my mood. This is the way I'm feeling right now. As you can see it on the screen, that is exactly the way I'm feeling right now. You see me smiling here, but inside me, what you can see on the screen right now is the way I'm feeling. If they are to deduct points like they did to Everton, 12 points, right? Chelsea, we cannot tell how many points we're going to be deducting. But if that is to be done, then we are in trouble. Even though our owners already set aside £100 million, should in case there's a financial sanction, they can use that to settle the bills, settle those sanctions. And according to the news we are hearing, the truth is that Manchester City was investigated by UEFA. They were given a fine and they paid a fine. It is the Premier League that did not fine them as at now. The Premier League has not fined them. I think the investigation is still ongoing. But as for UEFA fined them and they paid a fine to UEFA for financial fair play deals. And Chelsea right now, where we are on our league table, we cannot tell because the circumstances are different. So we cannot tell. They may equally fine us or they may deduct the points, which is still not fair because these deals were done during the previous ownership, previous regime, not the current regime. So I don't see why I will buy a new club and I will settle the bills for the club. I will start afresh, new management, new board, new coach, almost 90% new players. And I'll be punished for what the previous owners did. I don't see how that possibility should be. So I'm hoping most of us, even the pundits around the globe, football lovers, ex-players, if you listen to them carefully, everybody is saying the same thing I'm saying right now. And so my mood right now is what you can see on the screen, my dear friend. It is well. It is well. All right, we move on. It's a very great day. I'm so excited, like always, No matter how you want to look at things, life must still go on. You have to find a means and a ways to get yourself excited. If you want to be thinking every time about life, troubles of life, the bills and everything that comes every day as a man, the responsibility you have, my dear friend, you will not survive it. It's better you find a way of entertaining yourself, have fun, wherever you are. It's a weekend. Feel free, go out there, have fun with your friends. Look, life these days, it's something else. If it's about football, enjoy it to the fullest. Anything that you do to be excited, my friend, do it. My mood right now, as you can see on the screen. Nonetheless, life must still continue. I must still smile with you. All right? Okay, let's move on. According to the news, breaking news, Sky Sports report that Mikel Arteta has been charged with misconduct. Mikel Arteta, that's the Arsenal coach, has been charged by the FA with misconduct following comments he made in post-match interviews after Arsenal's Premier League game defeat to Newcastle. Yeah. Well, Mikel Arteta is not known for overreaction. He's not known to be that coach that reacts unnecessarily. He's not known to be a coach that fights at the touchline. He's a very nice gentleman. But it looks like what happened last season, that they lost matches, they lost points, and they couldn't win games, after Christmas. They began to dip down in form, and they lost the title to Manchester City. Even though they were leading, they were on top. Before he realized it, they begin to go down. This season, maybe in his mind, he needs to stand up for his team and begin to speak for his team. Otherwise, he will not be able to catch up with Manchester City again. Maybe they realized that last season a lot of things went wrong that they didn't talk about. It was not just about their performances. They lost some point due to bad refereeing. So this time around, he decided to speak out because he's not known to be acting this way. But that is a man for you. You cannot always remain silent. Yeah, you can't always remain silent. I sympathize with him. Right now, he's been found guilty, or he's been found charged with misconduct following a comment he made in post-match interview with Arsenal's Premier League game defeat to Newcastle. That is it for you. Now, John Obi Mikel was speaking again. He spoke a lot the past few weeks. This Obi-Wan podcast, I am loving it. The kind of people that comes on that podcast, ex-players, pundits, and I'm loving it. The one I watched a few days ago with John Terry when Mikel Obi was teasing him. I love it. I love it. I love it. He said a lot of things. One of the things he said was when he said he was forced out. Okay, he was forced out from Chelsea by is it Tuchel or no? I'll get that for you. Because he went to play for AFCON. He went to Olympic Games. He represented his country in Olympic Games. And the coach told him, if you go and you come back, you're no longer part of my plan. That means that the coach didn't want him to go, but he went. And when he came back, the coach sanctioned him by not naming him on his bench any longer. He asked him to go and train with the under-21s. And that was what forced him to leave Chelsea to end his career somewhere else. So he's been speaking. He said, Roman Abramovich came to Cobham. This is John Obi Mikel. He said, Roman Abramovich, our previous owner, came to Cobham. He will let his helicopter circle around just so we knew he was coming. He would then land, talk to the players first, ask why we weren't playing well. He went deep. Last game, I saw you were shit. He said Roman Abramovich will come to the training ground and he will talk to the players. When he's coming, he comes with a helicopter and he will circle the whole Cobham. He finally land and he will go straight to the players and he will ask them, last game, you guys, what is going wrong? You guys didn't play well. Last game, I saw you were shit. Anyway, just on the other side. But these are things that we hear. Things happen within the circle of authority, power. Those who are the players, they see a lot of things. They've seen owners and managers, and they know everybody's character. And I'm happy none of them can say anything bad about Abramovich. He's a very caring man. Abramovich cares so much about his players. He cares so much about his players. I know about and I heard about players that Abramovich invited out. Yeah. To have dinner with them, with their family. Yes. All right. FA statement. Fabrizio Romano reported again. FA statement. Mikel Arteta has been charged with a breach of FA rules E3/1. FA rules E3/1. That's the charge that was given to Mikel Arteta. The rules. FA rules E3/1. It happens following comments that he made in media interviews after Arsenal's Premier League game against Newcastle on Saturday, 4th of November. Just to emphasize that, and where the charge was taken from in their rules. All right. Now, before I let you go, or let me increase this to maybe 15 minutes, 18 minutes. Yeah. Southgate on Cole Palmer. That's England coach on Cole Palmer. This is what he has to say. In terms of Cole, the key was we lost Maddison and Jude. So we wanted someone who could play as number 10. So if not that they lost Maddison and Jude Bellingham, they wouldn't have called him. For me, that is not fair. It is not fair. For the coach even to make this statement. So it means that he is their third or fourth choice. It's not a fair statement. Even if you call him after some of the players had injury, you don't downgrade the player this way. It's not fair. Let me hear from you in the comment section. What do you think about what Southgate has said about Cole Palmer? Cole Palmer now is our player, so we reserve the right to protect him, to defend him. If you do not lose Maddison and Jude, I understand you only can call up maybe 23, 25 players to national camp. But some teams can even call up to 30. Some teams can call up to 30. And they'll all be available for the training, but not all will have the chance to play. The fact that you call the player gives the player hope that he has a role in this national team. He has a part to play in this national team. He will feel belonging. But for you to say, because you lost Maddison and Jude Bellingham, that is why you call him. He said, of course, he's playing wider at the moment for his club. But we hadn't lost a winger as such. So it means that you have not lost a winger. So assuming you lost a winger also, that you'd have called him for the wing position. That's the right position he used to play for Chelsea. You'd have called him, assuming you lost a player from that department, that area of the field, but he is not your first choice. Let me hear from you in the comment section, Chelsea fans, and what do you think? Even if you're not a Chelsea fan, let me know what you think about the statement from Southgate. But we hadn't lost a winger as such. We lost 2 attacking midfield players. So we've got a couple of players now who can fulfill that sort of role for these games. Well. I know for a fact that Gareth Southgate 2024 will be his last time. Yeah, his contract expires 2024, and the FA is not willing to renew. And from a reliable source, the FA is working hard to get Jose Mourinho. You are hearing it first time from me. Jose Mourinho as England coach. Don't tell anybody, please. Keep quiet. Shh. Jose Mourinho as England coach. 2024. Shh. Don't tell anybody. After Euro 2024, Jose Mourinho. Don't tell anyone. Keep it to yourself only. Shh. All right, my dear friend. On that note, let me leave you here. If you remember, Jose Mourinho didn't sign a new deal with Roma. Yeah. He didn't extend his contract. His contract is 3 years, and by summer, his contract will expire. By next summer, his contract will expire. But don't tell anybody, okay? Don't tell them I told you. All right. Exactly, this is what I said. It's here about John Obi Mikel. John Obi Mikel, Antonio Conte was the reason why I left Chelsea. He told me if I went to the Olympics with Nigeria, I would never play again. When I returned, he never spoke to me again. He sent me to train with the reserves. Then I started training alone for a while. You get it? So Antonio Conte is the one that forced him out of Chelsea's squad. Antonio Conte told me, Antonio Conte was the reason why I left Chelsea. He told me if I went to the Olympics with Nigeria, I would never play again. When I returned, he never spoke to me again. He sent me to train with the reserves. Then I started training alone for a while. Well, my dear friend, I still have more to talk about, but let me leave you here. And in the next episode, you will hear from me exclusives. I believe you enjoyed this one, right? Yeah. Happy Friday to you. Exactly 15 minutes. I'll see you in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.